How's it going, everybody? It's Gorillaman here, back with another car mechanic simulator video. In today's video, guys, we're going to be finishing off working on the F250 off-road edition. If you guys haven't seen the last video, go look at that one. We prepared an engine and got the frame ready, but sadly, I figured out on the compatible engines here, it says exclamation point engine underscore V8 underscore Hemi shaker. For some reason, the game does not recognize that as an actual engine that can go in the car, even though I have one of the engines, if I can show you here, yeah, right here, completely done, ready to go and everything. It just doesn't recognize it, and I even went into the game files for this modded F250. It's in there, like it actually says the shaker and everything, and I cross-checked it with an actual DLC card to make sure that the engines say the same thing, and they did. And it doesn't work, so we're not going to be able to run the Hemi shaker in this build, which is a real shame. But no, instead we're going to be swapping it out for one of the stock motors that this actually comes with. Get this over here, and we're going to be installing, let's scroll and find, there it is, V8 single carb overhead valve, and this one is modded out. As you can see, it's got all the red parts, chrome parts on it, so it should honestly be making like 350 minimum horsepower here, which is really good. Nice nice thing to look forward to. Let me get this put up on the lift here. There we go. So yeah, that's what we got to look forward to. We're gonna get working on this right away. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna change out the tires and rims here, because like I said, we did plan on doing a very large off-road tire setup. So we gotta take off these. We're gonna put on some new rims. I think with a little bit of an offset, maybe an offset of roughly, let me look at the back. It's gonna end up looking like, yeah, maybe just an offset of like 10. Okay, so now that's off. I probably need to redo the suspension. I'll go in and redo a couple parts, but I'm not sure yet. So what do these got on them? So they got 17s. Let me find something right on here so I can write down the exact measurements that I'm gonna want to be running on this bad boy. So the stock is 305, 75, 17. So it's already pretty big profile with 75. So what I'm thinking here is leave the 305, so leave the width, and change the 75 to 105, and change the 17 to 19s. I think that'll look decent. We'll test it first, obviously. We'll buy the parts we need and then we'll test it. Rims here. Is there any good DLC rims I can have for this? I'm trying to think of what like trucks have on them. What rims and DLCs do trucks have? Or what rims do trucks usually have? I like these, but these are more police rated. What about this? Oh wait, where's the Ford rims at? Well, let me find my Ford rims. Okay. You know what? We can run with some modern 350 rims. I'll do that. So we're running with 4 of them at 19 with an offset of 10. That should bring it out. I think it's like 10 mil or something like that is what they want. What brings it out from the hub. Makes the dish a little bit deeper, I think. So we'll get 4 of those. 1800. No, not rims. Tires. And then for tires, we're gonna run with the off-road Bs, the more expensive of the two. 19, 4 of them, and we're doing 305 for width. Pretty thick one. And then 105 for profile. Oh, it won't even let us. Okay, I guess since, let me see here. So it looks like if I back down the width, it still won't let us go any bigger. All right, well, looks like we're still running 305, but we're bumping it up from 75 to 90 profile instead. Still gonna be some big ones, still some big boys. It's weird because I'm pretty sure I had the unrealistic setting on. So I'm not sure why it won't let us do them, but oh well. Next up, we're going to paint these rims black. Saturation gone. There we go. We just got to go through and paint all 4 of these just straight black. I'm not quite sure what color we're going to be doing for the actual truck yet, but I'm sure one will come to me pretty quickly. Plus, black rims look pretty much good with everything. Okay, there we go. Pop you shut. And now, make sure these mount and balance correctly. How big are these? Oh yeah, those are some meaty boys. I don't understand why it wouldn't let us go bigger, because we've had like a 500 width before, and we've had definitely larger tires too. We've had like 35s. I wonder if my what is it? The unrealistic tire size accidentally got turned off. It must have gotten turned off, because that is usually something that would work. Because if you guys remember, way back when I worked on a school bus, those tires were like 21s, like 500 width, and like another 100 and some profile. So they were absolutely gigantic. All right, let's get that last one installed real quick. I'm gonna transfer over some stuff I'm gonna use. I'll take you. Charge this battery. We already did the frame, so that's good. All right, one done. Really quick, I'm gonna throw one on the front here, test it, see what it looks like. Oh wow, okay, that actually worked pretty perfectly now that I'm seeing it here. Yeah, so this is barely within the constraints of the fenders here, at least the front. I don't know what the rears are gonna look like. And the 10 offset gives it just that wee bit of poke that I was looking for, which is great. It's exactly what I was looking for. It's nice to be able to guess and find it out. All right, so next thing up is we're gonna work on the body here real quick. Oh, pop me up there. So there's a ton of spots for like modding on this truck here, especially for the body. So let me see, 250, make sure it's the right one. Yeah, so like I said, there's a ton of stuff to buy on here. I think for the bed, keep in mind, we're doing a an off-road build here. That's what we're doing. We're doing an off-road build. Let me take that. I guess I do need the last tire on here, because I am going to move this really quick. We are going to paint it before we do too much. I wanted to keep this front bumper. I really like the front bumper here. Probably see if we can save some headlights. Take the door off, and there's not really anything else to it. So I'll save what I can. Okay, saved what I could. All right, there's all the tires. Let's slap these tires on it really quick. So I want to put this in the paint shop, get a good coat of paint on it, because we're going to paint the bed a different color, I think. I think that's one of the things that we're able to do with the clamshell F that I bought. Alright, get all these popped and scooch past here. I'm going to change the radio up. Let's change it to just the rock radio. Good old classic rock. Okay. There we go. So now it will roll on its own. Let me see what this clamshell looks like. So this is... Okay, I bought the wrong clamshell. Oh, geez. I bought the tow truck one. Let me look at it. I just don't think it'd be realistic for us to try and run this. Yeah, there's no way we could run this clamshell. What other ones do we have? Why is it so offset here? You know, do we just run with that, honestly? Like, it is a weird one. What version of this? We have the off-road edition, and it's giving us the weirdest stuff here. So stock bed. Tow truck bed cover, hardcover. That's for like the racing one. Pretty sure this is the one we have right now, is the cutout here. Huh. Maybe let me pick up the stock one just in case, because this looks a little weird, and these have crazy fender flares on them. All right, stock bed. How do you fit? All right, stock bed fits good. I'm gonna keep the stock one just because that's really, really funky for some reason. All right, so you need some doors. No, pretty sure there's only one door you can put on. Oh, you got racing doors, but we don't need the racing doors. This is an off-road truck here. Stock left door. We got our front thing already done. I think we need to rebuy headlights. These. There's the one. Headlight done. And then we're gonna buy the non-tinted, just because I don't really want the tinted ones right now. I feel like I'm missing another set. There you go. And then wasn't there a window back? That's the filled window. We don't need that one. Okay. Oh, we actually did repair a door. Oh yeah, and we're running no hood. That's another thing I remember we were doing. No hood. Okay. Come on. Okay, how does it look with just that? Okay, maybe I do want a little grill on here. Oh yeah, with inner removed right here. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a very open concept truck here. That's new for bumper. Okay, so this is what the front will look like. You know what? I'm game. I like that. That works. That works for me. What are we missing here? Oh, we got some rear stuff missing. So there's no way we have the tail lights. Throw the diamond plated rear bumper on here. So let's grab a tailgate. Just grab the stock one. It's not really much else we need. Stock lights. Alrighty, and let's go grab ourselves some new plates. I think we're gonna run with some Iowa plates. Just take 2 of those. Give me just a random plate number. I do not care. Throw you on. It kind of sucks that I am not gonna put a hood on. It is gonna make it so there's always gonna be something missing. But 94 global percentage. Are we missing anything down here? Steering wheel, real clamshell, hood. So just the hood. Okay. We can live with just the hood. Okay, there we go. We can roll around into the paint shop. It's gonna be a tall truck. Oh yeah. Kind of like the scheme right here on the side we got going. All right, that's fine. Let's see what paint looks good on this. What liveries do we got? Oh, next we got a livery that's all messed up. Yeah, some of these libraries do not match. Like, you have to have the exact pieces on for it to actually work. So we're probably not gonna be able to run any of these. And then for color here, crank the brightness and hue all the way up just to get some base colors. So we can run the red. Red's a great option. Always a good color for a lot of these. Orange, yellow, green, blue coming up here. Looks like a teal. So that one's interesting. And then we could always go like a gray monotone, but I always like doing a more color build. You know what? I kind of just like the red. Red's just, you can't really go wrong with red on most of this stuff. Red with black rims and like super black tires, you can't really go wrong. It looks good. All right, let's shift this back over. Close you up. Yeah, it just looks good. It just fits what it needs to fit. Let me check the hoods really quick. Was there any hoods that we might have missed that were compatible with like an open flow design or anything like that? I don't think so, but I'll look. Doesn't look like it. There was one with vents on the front where it would have had 3 holes, one on the left, center, and over here, but it's not quite what we're looking for. All right, let me get this motor buttoned in and ready to go, actually. Let's see if we can get this thing started. Take battery from charger. I already used the detailing kit, didn't I? I hope I did. I did not. What am I doing? I'm surprised that the interior parts do not count towards the interior condition. For some reason, that counts in the global body condition or global parts condition. So that's a little bit of a weird one. But all right. So next up is going to be to get the engine. If I click on it, back in a pristine, or engine bay back in a pristine shape. Gotta get the radiator. I think I bought the radiator, and I think I have. I guess it's not letting us run a radiator fan on there. All right, I thought it was gonna make us do that, but nope, we're good. So there you go. Engine bay is good. Let's get the bottom stuff all hooked up. We gotta rip the tires and rims back off again. I gotta work on the brakes here. Obviously, if we got no, and I also need to change the suspension out because if we're gonna be going off-roading, I gotta have something with some good reaction time on the suspension here. So front shock absorber Bs, those are pretty easy to change. Pop all this out. I was gonna say, I want to make this look good. Alright, and then we'll pull out the leaf springs and U-bolts. We'll get the leaf springs and U-bolts fixed or replaced. Either one doesn't matter. And then on the rears, it can be a little bit easier, actually. I think I can just do maybe just the springs and we should be good. So usually I wouldn't stress too much about getting this stuff done, but with the off-road build, I kind of need a solid suspension, because if I don't, it's not gonna go very well, honestly. There we go. Look at that. I guess I can pop the steering rack out. I can just replace that real quick. Might as well, you know. If it's there, why not? Okay. So there we go. That stuff's all good. Let me throw the gearbox on real quick while we're up here. This on. And then we'll throw the drive shaft on too, because we're not going to be popping off the rear drive. Okay, pop off these rear mufflers though. Fuel tank. I didn't realize I still had quite a bit of work to do left on the truck here, guys. All right, there we go. So we can now get the front crack-a-lackin'. That was a bunch of destroyed parts, actually. That did not go nearly as well as I was hoping it would. Okay, U thrown on. Steering rack's good. One leaf spring survived. Dang, yeah, we, oof, or I broke a lot. Oof, it's not good. Okay. We need tie rods. Probably should have grabbed another leaf spring while I was in there. Should be fine though. So we need axle G. Let's see, leaf spring. Grab one of you, two of you. Then we'll grab the axle G. And then we also need our brakes. No, not the servos. I need two of the brake shoes. Oh, and I think we need drums, right? I guess I'll find out right here. Yeah, we need some drums. It's best to get the front braking done at least. What was it, 70% of your braking or something like that's done in the front? Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Did we save? Oh, we did save a couple leaf spring U-bolts. So maybe my 2 was a little over ambitious there. Pop you in. Okay, there we go. Now I can pop the tire on. Alright, so there's a one side good and ready to go. Got the extra leaf spring. And the rear here's or the rears, oh geez, the rear here's. The rears are gonna be pretty much the exact same thing. Just pop off probably the suspension components only, maybe just the shock absorber actually on the rear. So we should be able to fly through the rears pretty quickly. And then I gotta get the exhaust setup, and we should be ready to run this thing on the off-road course. We're gonna run it up the hills mainly, and take it over a bunch of logs, see how it really handles the jumping back and forth. All right, so fronts are looking good. So brake discs in the rear. That's weird that they got drums in the front, discs in the rear. Usually it's the other way reversed, because discs usually do a better job. Pop you out, shock absorber B. Okay, so we need to pick ourselves up some discs and some pads. Also, I can repair these calipers real quick. And then we need the rear. What was it? The rear shock absorber B. Okay. Looks like I need to pick up one more caliper there. For some reason, we lost one. Okay. There we go. Got one now. Should be able to take this to the other side if I can click over there. There we go. Shock absorber B, slide you in. There we go. So we should be able to brake perfectly fine now. And the rear suspension will be slightly worse than the front, just because I didn't do the leaf springs, but I don't really think it's going to be a big issue, honestly. We got the shocks done, so. All right, next thing up, go up under here. Let me get our exhaust running. So this thing runs 2 middle mufflers into the V8 overhead valve rear muffler, which I think these are all tuning part shops. So middle muffler, rear V8 overhead valve, rear muffler, 2 of those, thank you. There we go. Make sure that connects. Doesn't go out that back, but it works. It's fine. All right, so it looks like we have everything connected up and ready to go. I should just have to plug some oil into this, because I forgot to do that earlier when I was buttoning up the engine. All right, so I think this should run. I'm trying to think back, and there's nothing I'm missing here. I'll switch out the interior really quick. I can move this over to entrance A. I don't even know if it has a seat in here is what I'm concerned for. Yep, missing a seat. Give me that wheel real quick. TBX wheel, okay. So you need a bench and a TBX wheel. Let's see, just TBX. I'll just take the bench and the wheel. Hopefully that'll work. Sometimes these can be really finicky, yeah, on some of the benches that they will take. What does the bench look like? Is it a centerpiece? It is a centerpiece. Okay. Huh. Just a normal bench here. Let's see if I can find something like a front seat bench is the issue, not a back seat bench. It's never, does not make it easy sometimes. I think it's one, oh, okay, bench kick front, there we go. So this one should run it. If it doesn't, I was gonna say if it doesn't, I do not know what to do. All right, hop in you, see if she, oh, can I really not hop in? Okay, well, we're just gonna have to hope that she runs. So 94, 89, 100, 100. I'll take that. Move you to dyno maybe? Will it work? All right, it runs. All right, so my prediction is like 350-ish horsepower. I mean, nothing special. It's just a single carb V8 with just some mods on it. Look at them big tires. She's squatting. Oh, wow, okay. 485. Good to know that the single carb overhead valve has a lot of headroom. Okay, well, that's 484. So that is really very nice. So that should do very good. So it's not too much horsepower, so it's not overpowered to the point where you're like basically flipping the truck like a monster truck sort of thing. But it should be good. Wait, I think we're going off-road track, not the workshop maps I have downloaded are not great, to say the least. So, yeah. All right. Oh. Okay, so that's probably just the rear suspension. Why I'm so wobbly here. But I think we're gonna do good here. All right, we just gotta take it slower. You know, the suspensions are the same, so it looks like I didn't really need to do the leaf spring, but it's probably good that I did the steering, honestly. All right, so here we see. Does it have enough horsepower? Oh no. Okay, so it looks like it doesn't have enough horsepower just to get up that on just like a slow roll stop and go. Let me see if I can go to the base here and drive up here. The good like the good Fords I have and the good Ram trucks, like I think the 1500 and 3500, they make it up here from the stop and go. Oh, dang. Okay. So I think it's definitely got to be a gearing issue. I think it's pushing way too much power, and that's why I'm spinning out. So I'm just going to leave that for now. You'd think that these better off-road tires would have done me better here. All right, let's go hit the logs, hit a couple other spots, and then I'll be able to make my final decision here. Ooh, I think we're going up the wrong way here, but that's fine. Uh-oh. We got high centered ourselves. Let me get this first person view here. Oh. Oh my gosh, dude, that sound is awful. It sounds like you're just damaging the frame. Alright, let's not do that. Alright. It looks like it handles rocks and like debris perfectly fine. Okay, so yeah, I think if I just changed the gearing ratio around and I made it so first gear is a lot slower, or if I could even stay in first gear without maxing it out, because this is like 500 horsepower, I think I would do a lot better. But yeah, no, this truck is definitely not bad at all. I do like it a lot. This is like the second or third or fourth one I've done of this, just a different variant. But there we go. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like and a comment down below. I would love to see what you guys have to say. Next video though, guys, I think we're going to be popping it back to Bus Mechanic Simulator. They finally released the game, so I'm just going to play a bunch of that coming up here. It is super fun, and I'd love to explore a little bit more. But thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe if you guys have subscribed yet, and I'll see you in the next Car Mechanic Simulator video.